Greetings, Paul Drummond here. Welcome you to my little mini-series on the great banjo players, the great banjo albums. Today I'm going to be featuring Flight to DC, which appeared on Bob Black's Ladies on the Steamboat album, which is a really nice banjo album. There's some terrific music on this, and Bob's playing is really pristine. He's very thoughtful player, very tasteful, innovative what he does, and he thinks about his arrangements and very carefully. Interestingly, on the sleeve, I do believe he's holding a Cole's Eclipse, which is a banjo from the ragtime era, which I would imagine is worth a few quid, a few dollars. All right, really like this record. There's loads of stuff on there. I guess Lime Rock is probably the standout, but Bob Black is noted for playing fiddle tunes and noted for his arrangements, his fine arrangements of fiddle tunes. He's the best, possibly the best arranger of fiddle tunes on there. He's the best banjo player for that. Now, Flight to DC was written by John Purke, mandolin player, and I've used this as an inspiration rather than a note for note for what Bob Black did on there. The reason being, on the record, Bob plays it in D minor with the 5th string raised up to A, whereas I'm playing it in D minor out of standard G. Just a different take, based on more of mandolin and playing them than what Bob did on the album, but I've used it as an inspiration. That's the whole idea, it's an inspiration. So if you haven't got this album, you must get it. It's great. Alright, let's have a look. And Bob opens it up with a chord vamp, and I've done it, but I've opened it up in with different chords. So I'm using F, D, C, and then it's just a rundown. Going into the melody, which goes here. Basically, even without the capo, I'm using similar positions that Bob's using. Obviously, I've got to get the D minor, so you know the positions are going to be same. They've got to compensate for the difference of that. So so what I'm doing is, so we're just D minor to F, and then as I come through this position, D minor again, A minor, D minor. So the first part is pretty much the way that I hear him do it without the capo on the 5th string. Now the second part, or the B part, staggers, and it goes up in progression. So obviously I've changed it. I think Bob kicks it off in D minor low and moves it up, whereas I started off in C. It goes C, G, sorry, D minor, B flat, and then G, and then I'll run it down. So let's have a look at that part. So I've come up to this. Back into the beginning of it. So let's go C, now we're going to a D minor, and just added that little finger onto the first string, and then you get your B flat, and you take that away, you got a B flat. But I'll keep that fourth finger on there because I'm dotting between it. Alright. Then we go to a G. Oh, it just goes. Back to the F. So that's basically the arrangement of it. It really is a nice tune. And on the album, John Purke kicks it off with a mandolin, with his mandolin solo, and then Bob comes in with his fabulous break. So it's well worth a listen to this. You know, it's a tune. Don't get. I don't know. I'm not. When I've been around, I haven't heard it play that much these days. You know, tunes coming in out of fad. You know, but it's well worth looking at it and getting an arrangement of it yourself. And it's a neat tune. I've just got a minute to explain what I've been doing. As you'll probably notice, I didn't do anything on YouTube last year. There was nothing going on, and that was down to a lot of innumerable reasons. Mainly one, I had a load of internet problems. Secondly, my daughters were busy doing things. I was trying to help them, trying to get them sorted out. And because of the internet thing, even when I was here to do things, I couldn't do anything. Also, you know, I've been gigging, so I've been playing all over the place. So, and I've just had to concentrate on my professional gigs because that's what I do. So, but I wanted to do loads last year on YouTube, but just because I didn't, I'm going to make up for it now. So keep tuned. Oh yeah, by the way, I've got a website ready to go, but it will probably be winter before I can launch it. It's actually designed. You go to one page which is bluegrass, another page which is jazz, and another page which is classical. So you can hit on whichever you want, and it shows you what I do and what I offer. You know, if you're on the teaching side. So, but keep posted, and the tab's available again from me, and just email me, and I'll send the tab off to you. And thanks for being with me, and I'll see you next time.